Hello YouTube. Today we'll be talking about the Concord by Coachman RV that we have, that we use for trailering our race cars, either it's the Mustang or the Audi like I showed you guys in our first video, to autocross or drift events that are just a little bit further than a local area where we have to stay overnight. We just got this RV actually a couple months ago. We traded in on our Silverado. I was corrected. I said 2015 in the first video. This is actually 2013. So I just want to do a quick review on it. So like I said, we use this for drift and autocross events mainly. We actually, might use it for camping too, but this was a really good factor, selling factor for my husband. Was this under storage area. So he actually puts like his drift tires underneath here. Obviously right now you can see it's full of like camping stuff, like chairs, and tools and stuff like that, but it'll be pretty packed full of tires. You can kind of see on the wall where he's kind of throwing some of the tires in, and then you have that back door, which is kind of nice too, so you kind of have two ways to get in there. So I'll show you. You got that right there. Actually at some drift events I actually used this ladder to get to the top and get some really good footage from the top of the RV. Another kind of cool factor about having one. You obviously had the standard awning. And then over here, this is another cool thing that we've actually used too at a drift event, was the TV that actually works, like the cable works. There's an antenna on top of the RV. And then also the stereo system, which actually works too. So you got your aux cords. So I'll show you in a minute. We actually have a Wii system, and we actually played Mario Kart at one of the drift events that we stayed overnight. So it was kind of cool to hang out, have some chairs. You can imagine having a couple chairs here and just playing some Mario Kart. So now inside, so in the front, I kind of like this too, that you have the doors for the passenger and driver seat. So if we're just going to fill up on fuel or whatever, you can just go use that door, and you don't have to worry about using the side door. But you got your typical, this comes apart, so you can, if it's hot, you want to let some airflow, you can just do the screen door, or you can do both. It locks, obviously. So when you go inside, so now some of the Class C's, you can get, usually this area is a bed. We don't have any kids or anything like that, so we actually kind of like the TV, so that way in the mornings we can just kind of watch TV or just hang out inside if it's cold outside. Again, you can play video games inside here. You got the CD player up there, so you can listen to music inside and outside, so that stereo system and that stereo system are actually hooked up. You got your driving area here. Like I said, it's a Chevy 450 gas engine. This backup camera is really cool. It's the radio. Sorry about the glare, but it actually works while you're going down the road, which I'll show you guys later. But yeah, the floor, it's got the rubber, which is kind of nice. As you can see, there's actually a puddle from one of the waters spilt. Which is kind of nice for the dogs too when they come in and out. I have this rug that I put in. I just got from Walmart. You just get like double-sided sticky tape, and it doesn't move, so you can walk on it, doesn't go anywhere. And then you just got lots of storage up here because there is no bed, so that storage is pretty deep. And so now, turning around, this is the middle/back part of the RV. And so you got over here this little side table if you need extra counter space. You can kind of lift that up there. It stays. And then you got these really cool curtains. I really like these. You just kind of pull them down. You can put them as high or as low or wherever. You can also pull that up so you can let some air in. Sink in case, for whatever reason I need to wash something outside. There's that extendable hose. It's kind of ridiculous with how small of a sink it is. But we got a stove top, and then we just got extra storage, which I liked, instead of the oven. And then just the under sink area. What I got up top was for the dishes. I actually, again, all Walmart. You just got these little shelves, and then that way you can make it so the cups don't kind of roll around the plates. They kind of stay in place. Then the plasticware, all in there too. Microwave. It's a microwave oven basically too. You can just cook whatever. We just do like soups and ramen noodles and all that kind of stuff when we're just gone for a day. Nothing crazy. So this right here is kind of cool. Again, most RVs you have this kind of area where it's a sitting and eating area, which is it's down there. You can pop that out, and there's the poles right there. You kind of pop those in the holes, and then it turns into a eating area. Or like it is right now, this is for the dogs. So when we're going down the road, the dogs will just kind of sleep here or hang out. You know, at nighttime, that's their bed. So, and then if you can kind of see, so this outskirt, this kind of outline right here, this is actually a slide. So all of that, you can kind of see in the light too, all pushes back. So you can kind of have more, you have a walking area right now, but it's a more wider kind of, you don't feel as claustrophobic once the slide is out. And again, that big slide, it's really cool. You just kind of pull up again and then just kind of adjust whatever you like. It's kind of nice. Refrigerator runs off of the generator and propane, so while you're going down the road, you can use the refrigerator and freezer. Pretty, I mean, it's smaller than your normal fridge, but I mean, it does the job for what we use it for. Then here you got your, I got like sugar for my coffee. Can't really see it, but I got food, just like kind of ramen noodles. Go in there. This is a closet, so you have like your broom. It's got helmets in there right now. Kind of big closet area. And then over here, you got towels. Kind of see the different shelving units. You got 1, 2, 3 shelving units. And you got another one down here, which I use for like sheets. Drew usually puts his tools, the ones that he kind of just wants quick access to while he's in the RV, go down there. Again, bought this from Walmart, just kind of miscellaneous items that need to be stored away. Just kind of put in a little shoe hanger. Towel racks, and this is the shower. So you got the step, toilet, sink. You got your little corner for like, I don't know, soaps, shampoos, whatever. And then here, what I kind of like too is get this little lever thing so you can get on the road. It doesn't swing open and slam shut, so it kind of keeps it. But you get a full nice shower head. It's pretty tall. And then I installed this little soap bar thing. We haven't used it yet, but figured, you know, shampoo, conditioner, soap areas, but really clean, really nice and bright. So yeah. And then we walk back out here. This bed actually fits me and my husband pretty snug, and the dogs, because, you know, if they don't want to sleep over there and they want to sleep with us, they can. Again, each of those shades do the same thing. You got the storage up above, which is a lot. Sometimes we put our cell phones and everything up there because it's actually a little shelving up there. And then this is another little closet, which again, we put the Wii and some shirts and stuff like that in there. And I actually put this, if you go to, again, Walmart, where the curtains section is, it's just a piece, it's like a piece of paper, but it's like scrunched up. You can see it's kind of held up by clips. When you remove the clips, it drops down, so that way it's extra dark, and also kind of just that extra privacy so no one can see where our bed is. But and then if any of you guys got dogs, I highly recommend this bowl. It's a no spill bowl. It's pretty cool, because it's got this like lip, so even if you go like this, all the water kind of goes to this kind of gray area. It's kind of nice. So we'll keep this while going down the road so the dogs can still have water, or even just for it to not spill. Even just being in the RV, the dogs kind of jump around and run around, so if they, you know, knock it over or hit it, it doesn't, you know, water doesn't go everywhere. But yeah, so that is our RV. Alright guys, so we're in our RV here. Drew, he's usually the driver. Actually, he's always been the driver, I'm not gonna lie. I usually sleep in the back somewhere while we're going down the road when it's late or, you know, really early. Usually with the dogs snuggling up. But yeah, so we've driven this thing to 2 events so far, right? 2 events, yep. So Oklahoma and Louisiana, both are drift events. So we had the Mustang hauling in the back, and it is extremely bumpy, so I apologize if I'm going up and down and making you nauseous. It's a pretty good RV. I kind of like it. We used to have a trailer, so
we didn't do drifting or anything like that. We're out in California, so we just had our truck in the trailer. We would go camping or kind of just go travel around California. But then once we came here and started doing the drifting stuff, we realized, well, if we go to really far events, kind of, you know, central located America, so we realized that there's going to be times where we're going to be probably staying overnight or just longer trips. And so to help with the dogs and, you know, just kind of make the experience more fun, we figured, why not get something that's, you know, strong enough and powerful enough that can pull the drift car or even the autocross vehicle. So we decided to get it, and, you know, we went down to Camping World here in, near Little Rock, Arkansas, and they had a pretty decent selection, but, you know, we just like this one the best. It was actually, I think, the only Chevy too, wasn't it? Yeah, that's another thing. My husband, being the mechanic that he is, he really wanted to steer away from the Fords, and so once we saw that they had a Chevy 450, we just figured this would be probably the best match for us, and it's been pretty good so far. I think it gets 8 to 8.5 miles per gallon, which I think for pulling a trailer, and, you know, the RV, it, you know, being the giant block going down the road that it is, isn't terrible. So whether it's pulling or not pulling, it's 8 miles per gallon, so that's also a good thing. So we're going to gas right now, kind of see how much that's going to cost us, and yeah, here, let me show you good old Arkansas highways. So if you've ever been to Arkansas, this is the majority of what the highways look like. They're actually going to expand this highway. It's the 167. So you got the 2 lanes over there, and you got 2 lanes over here. Just flat road. And then there's these awful, like, they're almost like little sections. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a lot of like, it's extremely annoying. I think it's what concrete is what the highways are made out of. But yeah, so this is good old Arkansas roads. And it's actually pretty nice out today. It's been raining a lot, but it's like 60s, 70s today, which has been kind of nice to hopefully dry up all the mud that's in the backyard. So in my review, I forgot to mention that we have, in Class C's, you have a rearview mirror, which is absolutely useless because, well, it just allows you to see the back of your RV and not actually the back of your back of your RV. And so the screen that we have here, again, sorry for the bumpiness, but the screen actually, while you're driving down the road, no matter how fast you're going, you can actually use the backup camera. And so normally you will see the trailer with the Mustang on it or the Audi, and you can kind of keep track of making sure nothing's falling off, and actually using it as a rearview mirror. So it's pretty neat. I know some of the newer cars, like my Rogue, has a backup camera, but once you go over like 5 miles an hour, it shuts off. So just kind of another neat thing about this RV. So we go to good old Kroger for our gas here. It's $1.81, but because we're a Kroger member, it's $1, what, 78. So once we find a spot, we can actually find out. I believe we're on a little bit under half a tank right now, so we'll show you guys how much Big Bertha here takes for gas. All right, so we got 20, pushing almost 30 gallons for half a tank. So Big Bertha's thirsty today. Squeezed 29 gallons. All right, guys, well, that was it for the review on our RV. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later, and don't do anything that we wouldn't do.